Hello, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Today, this episode, we are going to go to Camp Dragonhead. I'm surprised that my gameplay quality has been, like my frames at least, have been pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'm not gonna I'm gonna jinx myself now. Which is sad. Alright. Tell you, several welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is most appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Alphino, get a coat! Ah, good Master Alphino, an honor as always. Likewise, Lord Haurchefant, forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortemps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Aymeric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is most eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey, and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you're willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the inn's intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the incendiary forthwith. Oh my god. Right. Let's go talk. Wait, where's this person? Wait, am I dumb? Were they inside? Where are they? Are they over here? Oh, they're there. We have been expecting you, sir. Pray take your ease inside and I shall summon the others. Yeah. Hmm.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Aymeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Oh my god.
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Aymeric, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Well, shit. Oh god. Oh wow, look at those striped pants. It's great. Alright. Just when we were starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Horshaphon and find out what he has learned. Yep. Let's go do that. Does Nanama leave behind little footprints? No, she doesn't. Damn, that would have been so cute. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you'd be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. It was an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route. Knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Horshaphon said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for distorting hidden truths, Atelios. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Oh no. Lag? Easier to go this way. No, I'm lagging. $90K is gonna come for me. Oh no, I am so sorry. Oh my god, I hate this. Why am I lagging? I was fine. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Eh? Lord Horsefront bids you speak with us. Then you must be... beg your pardon, Scion. It's fine. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd if you ask me. Would have been easier just to steal it. Though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own, hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Okay. This way. Where is he? Oh, he might be up here. Yep. You come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance of the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek, and then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't... I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! We might have a primal in our midst again. Don't you love it? I love having to fight primals. Oh my god. I swear. Ah, you've returned. What news have you found for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Hoshafat, what was in the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystal— Oh no! Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as the beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Hoshafat, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern? Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. We will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. Nope. The persistent attacks on our caravans seemed a little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks. Of course, now they have my undivided attention. After praising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Atelios, pray join me in White Rim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandir have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Jeroma should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good? Boy. Oh god. That's a big map. Clear skies, nice. Oh, I love. Much love. Much love and happiness all around. Alright, well, off to White Rim Front we go. Oop, my headset is falling off my head. I'm lagging, I can tell. Oh, wow, everyone's here. Okay. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Dromont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to White Brim Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will all agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. 'Twould be in our best interests to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Aymeric. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not allude to the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Dromont has one in mind. Yes, yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Oh god, I'm lagging again. Pink and red. Heck yeah. What do these boots look like? Oh! They look real fancy. Oh my god, those look kind of dumb. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could just yet yield the same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillemine. Oh god, yeah. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's case, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Oh my god. Hello? Can I help you? Oh my god. Should you be with the heretic, do not interfere. Just simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our pleas. Does this person want something from me? Do they want something from me? What do you want from me? She's like measuring her height with me, and honestly, that's terrifying. Or not terrifying, but that sucks. Oh my god, I have to run. I'm a short boy, leave me alone. And also I'm lagging, so that too. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Okay, people are moving. For a second, I thought people weren't moving, and I was gonna be like, oh dear God. This way. Oh God. Come on, Nanamo, let's go. The suspected heretic follows the road east. I feel like this is a trap. Like, I feel like he knows we've been, like, following him, and he's just leading us closer and closer to, like, his friends or something, and we're gonna get ambushed, like always. Like, usually I'd like a 3-on-1, but not in this kind of setting. Oh, wait, what? No. I'm a big dummy. Oh, he's running now. So he heads south. Gotcha. No. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm not gonna do that. Oh wait, did I pet Nanamo at all lately? I don't think I did. There you go. Always remember to pet your pet. Hey, look at that. It's really dark. Where's the knight? Watch me get knocked the heck out. Hey, hey! Where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us out in White Brim front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about our comrades in Boulder Downs. We use the tunnels. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? Wait. Oh. And now? Well, did your investigation bear fruit? see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. I'll take these boots because they look yeah, they look nice. That's the only reason why. First blood? Yeah, boy. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snow Cloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durendir Knights are on patrol in that area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Down. If Halone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Atelios. The lives of our allies are at stake. We got you. I'm sorry that made you dizzy. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Alright. That's which way mana. Drillmont, we go. Oh no. Youch. Oh, what? That's, loaded down. Yeah, we're not doing that by ourselves, because I'd have to level sync down, which means I wouldn't get a lot of these spells. My knight sent no word of your coming, Atilius. What has happened? What is that in your hand? By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered, and... No. No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not sufficient numbers to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value, after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durindir must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Alright. Time is of the essence, Atilius. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may be still time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Aymeric everything we have discovered. Indeed. Indeed I shall. Though I'm not gonna fly there, because I don't have that ability. I can walk and run and use horses. Or not horses, but like my mounts. Alright, where's Snowcloak? Oh, why are there so many people? Atelios, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levier been informed? The Braves must be made aware. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity that discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think about how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should be rightly straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! What? Come here, girl. Ida! That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier! Hey, Papalymo! There's been development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrance to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Aymeric and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you can find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see to it that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalymo will sulk. The entrance to the tunnel, sir, it's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would have never noticed it. Per Sir Aymeric's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Alright, coolio. Alright, so we'll enter Snowcloak in the next episode. But for now, we are going to end the episode here. As always, it's been a great time, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Be safe.